Hi guys, I'm Ben from Group 8. So I'll begin with the summary of my chosen project, Monsanto. So Monsanto, as a major agricultural biotech company, has advanced sustainable practices through genetic modified crops, but face challenges. So the challenges including public perceptions and legal dispute. To further its commitments to the sustainability, Monsanto should invest in research, prioritizing in transparency, and also promote biodiversity's friendly seeds development and also climate resilience crop variety in alignment with the SDG 2 and 15. Thanks. I'll pass it to Mark to talk about the introduction part.
Hi everyone, I'm Yao and I'm going to introduce the background of Monsanto. Monsanto is an American multinational agricultural biotechnology company headquartered in St. Louis, Missouri. It was founded in 1901 by John Francis Quinney as a company specializing in the production of agricultural seeds, herbicides, and other agricultural products. At the same time, Monsanto is a leader in the development of genetically modified crops and one of the largest seed company in the world. With the change of the time, the sustainable development of agricultural industry is facing great challenges due to climate change, water shortage, biodiversity damage, and soil degradation, which directly or indirectly have a negative impact on the entire industry. However, the more frequent such situations become, the more responsibility companies have to operate in a sustainable way and reduce their environment impact. This project will provide a critical analysis of Monsanto and then make sound recommendations around Sustainable Development Goals 2 and Sustainable Development Goals 15. Thanks. Next, let's pass to Ashley.
Thanks, Marks. Now I will talk about the critical analysis of Monsanto's sustainability measure. Since 1990s, Monsanto has invested money on genetically modified products, and it also has some positive influence. Monsanto's genetically modified technology has positively impacted environmental sustainability. This technology has changed how traditional crops grow and improved their ability to resist pests and diseases. At the same time, these modified crops are less dependent on pesticide products and have more yields. Therefore, Monsanto genetically modified technology reduced the environmental damage caused by the chemical products. And in addition, Monsanto has developed some sustainability policies regarding water quality protection and waste utilizations. These measures protect the environmental and ecosystems and promote sustainable development. And next, I will talk about the negative influence of Monsanto's sustainability measure. The widespread of Monsanto's genetically modified technology increased crop resistance, causing farmers to use more herbicides. This seriously polluted soil, damaging biodiversity and human health. Monsanto's claims that glyphosate caused cancer to have aroused public doubts and triggered many lawsuits. In addition, Monsanto failed to fully disclose the dangers of genetically modified technology, so the lack of transparency also damaged the company's reputation to a certain extent. Overall, the Monsanto's sustainability measure have some advantages and disadvantages. The company must pay more attention to get balance between the innovative and the responsibility. Thank you. Let's give the word to Eric.
Thanks, Ashley. Now I'm going to talk about the Monsanto's sustainable agriculture leaders, and they are Bayer, Syngenta, and cultivar agri-science are at the forefront in sustainable agriculture. And for Bayer, they focus on the eco-friendly farming and reducing pesticides. And for Syngenta, and they use technologies for crop resilience and precision agriculture, and for cultivar, and they invest in sustainable practices and resource efficient crops. And now I'm going to talk about the innovations. And these companies innovate in areas like precision agriculture and resilient crops and food waste reduction and supply chain transparent. And they also emphasize soil health and biodiversity through regenerate agriculture. And the last I'm going to talk about the Monsanto's initiatives and challenges. And Monsanto pioneered with genetically modified crops and dropped resistant plants and promoted practices benefiting soil health. And they also educated farmers on sustainable techniques. And the challenge and they faced public criticism over GMOs and glyphosate and a complex regulatory landscape, environmental concerns over their farming approaches, and legal battles that affect their reputation. And thanks. Now I'm going to give the words to Aruni. Thanks.
Eric. So for our first initiative is the Biodiversity Friendly Seed Development Program, aligning perfectly with our SDG 15, which is all about life on land. At Monsanto, we are dedicated to advancing agriculture through research and development. Our focus is enhancing both productivity and ecological diversity on farmlands. We are prioritizing the development of crop traits that do more than just grow crops. These traits enrich the soil, attract beneficial insects, and form symbiotic relationships among plants. Our goal is to promote native and traditional crop varieties, preserving regional biodiversity, and championing sustainable farming practices. Through agroforestry, cooperation, and cover crops, we're building a diverse, biodiverse, and robust agricultural ecosystem. Our comprehensive farmer training programs featuring techniques like crop rotation and companion planting ensure the implementation of biodiversity-friendly procedures. To us, transparency is crucial. We're committed to tracking and openly reporting biodiversity indicators on land where our crops grow. It's not just about the data, it's about building credibility with the public, farmers, and stakeholders. But we go further. Our certification program encourages biodiversity-friendly methods, aligning economic interests with sustainability for a thriving future. Now, I'll pass on to Ben.
I will now continue on behalf of Aruni to talk about the second initiative. Monsanto, now as part of Bayer, is a prominent player in agriculture and crop science. In order to in line with Sustainable Development Goal 2, which is Zero Hunger, the second initiative is considering climate resilient crop variety to ensure a consistent food supply. So the initiative activity for Monsanto in this initiative included first one, research and development, investing in discovery and developments of climate resilient crops variety through genetic modifications and traditional breeding technique. The second one would be field testing, carrying out the extensive trial across diverse geography regions to assess the performance of this new variety under various climate challenges. The third one is seed distribution, distributing these resilient seeds to large scales and smallholder farmers. By implementing this initiative to Monsanto will actually bring out significant benefit, such as the first one, enhance food security to increase crop yield and reduce risk of crop failure due to climate change. The second one will be support for sustainable agriculture by reducing the resilience on excessive waters and chemical input. So in success in both initiatives can actually bring a commitment to a long-term sustainability, strong community involvement, and building positive relationship with the neighborhood. Second last is Monsanto has the potential to make a substantial contribution to addressing global food securities and achieving SDG 2 and 15 by prioritizing climate resilient crops and fostering biodiversity friendly seeds development program. Lastly, I'll be showing the financial modelings on the first initiative, which have the most promising to determine a long-term financial feasibility and influence. Now I'll pass the mic to Mark to talk about our last recommendation. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm going to the recommendation part. In order to achieve its environmental, community, and responsible business goals, Monsanto can take the following steps. First, invest in research and development. Monsanto should continue to invest in research and development to find new ways to promote sustainable agriculture. This could include developing new crop varieties, improving farming practice, and finding new ways to reduce the environmental impact of agriculture. And second, to be transparent and accountable. Monsanto should be transparent about its operations and accountable to the public. This means sharing data on its impact on the environment and responding to public concerns in a timely and transparent manner. By doing these two things well, Monsanto can not only restore the company's reputation, but also further develop on the path of sustainable development. Thanks for your listening. That is all of our presentation. Thanks.